Albert Einstein once said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Sounds familiar? You set goals, make promises to yourself, and yet somehow you keep ending up in the same place. But why? In today's video, we will uncover 3 hidden mistakes that might be secretly holding you back, and more importantly, 3 powerful strategies to break free from this never-ending loop. Let's dive in. Our brains are pattern-seeking machines. They crave order, predictability, and routine. It's how we make sense of a chaotic world. But here is the catch. The same mechanism can trap us in harmful cycles. Let me give you an example. Studies show that over 40% of our daily actions are not decisions, they are habits. Think about it. How often do you grab your phone first thing in the morning, even when you know it's distracting? As the great Bruce Lee once said, the successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. To break free, the first step is awareness. What patterns are holding you back? Take a moment to reflect. Let's talk about comfort zones. They are cozy, familiar, and downright addictive. But they can also become a prison. Psychologists call this the status quo bias, a tendency to stick with what feels safe, even when it's not serving us. Picture this. A 2021 study revealed that 70% of people regret not taking risks in life. Why? Because fear of failure stops us dead in our tracks. Here is an example. Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb, once said, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Imagine if he had let fear of failure keep him in his comfort zone. Our world would be very different. To grow, you have got to step into the unknown. Yes, it's scary, but it is also where all the magic happens. Have you ever caught yourself procrastinating on something important? Knowing it's a bad idea, but doing it anyway? That's self-sabotage, a sneaky voice in your head telling you that you are not good enough. Here is a hard truth. This voice often stems from limiting beliefs rooted deep in our subconscious. Research shows that over 80% of our thoughts are negative, and most of these are habitual. But here is the good news. Beliefs can change. As Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you are right. So what's the strategy here? Start by challenging those beliefs. Ask yourself, is this really true? Or is it just fear talking? Write down your answers, and you will start to see the cracks in those mental walls. Now, here is where the rubber meets the road. Actionable steps to change your life. Number 1. Track your patterns. Keep a journal or use a habit tracker to identify recurring behaviors and triggers. Number 2. Challenge your assumptions. Replace thoughts like "I always mess up" with "I am learning and improving every day." Number 3. Build better habits. Start small. Replace one negative habit with a positive one, like swapping 10 minutes of scrolling for 10 minutes of reading. Remember, as Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Let's talk about failure. It's not the end. It's a stepping stone. A study by Northwestern University found that early career failures often lead to higher long-term success rates. Why? Because failure teaches resilience. Think of Michael Jordan, who once said, "I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games. I have failed over and over and over again, and that is why I succeed." Failure isn't a dead end, it's a detour. Learn from it, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward. Breaking free from your mistakes isn't just about fixing the past. It's about creating a better future. So, which of these strategies will you start with today? Let me know in the comments. And if this resonated with you, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more actionable insights. Remember, you have the power to rewrite your story, one step at a time. See you in the next video.